Hello everyone, and welcome back to Egnyte Gaming. This is chapter 8 of God of War gameplay series. In the previous chapter, we finished up the climb to the mountain summit. We found a new character over there, Mimir, and we kind of killed him, took his head, and went back to the Witch of the Forest, who is actually Freya the goddess in the Norse mythology. And Mimir told us that the highest peak in all of the realms is not the one in Midgard, but the one in Jotunheim, in the Giant Land. So we are trying to find out a way to reach that place or that summit. And let's continue with that story. I really like this main menu music. It's so soothing and so nice. Like I really need to find what that music is. I would have it looping in the background sometime while I'm working or something like that.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
I didn't know the serpent could talk. Big serpent. Let's go. Can we fast travel to that location? Yes, we can. Yeah, we can. That's nice. Just head to the shop. Okay. This area is really spooky.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spit in your face?
No. Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Yeah, sure, he was dead. Give him some time, man. I require time
How do we speak to the
to
serpent?
actually wake up.
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally!
You scare up that alchemist what needed finding?
Do I have money to upgrade?
Almost forgot. Rob, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He knows why. I know why.
You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
You know what? I'm sorry I brought it up.
Okay, any more enemies in this area? It's Ron. Look how the head is going back and forth, back and forth. There's the kid. Okay.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
Weird request. Let's do it.
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor, and seeing as the world's serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. Oh, ha ha ha! You envy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Mokuno untun kun. Eko no tun no punora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Foguara. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
New destination. Okay, that was fantastic. I was scared for a bit because it came close to us. And I was like, oh shit. Do I need to fight this guy now? He looks strong. I mean, he's the world serpent, so. Now what am I doing? Oh yeah, finding the dagger. But let's just explore the place a little for this. And jump from here. Oh yes.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Let's explore a little.
Which way to the chisel?
Boat under the bridge, keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
Both far.
Are you okay?
No, son. My goods are underwater. My men are drowned, and yet their bodies continue to walk the beaches.
Hellwalkers. They plague these lands.
I was their captain. They died because of me. But these abominations sully their memories. I will find a way to free them from their tortured state. In this, I am determined. The thunderstorm scattered all 3 of my ships across the lake. I know not what I did to anger Thor. But his judgment was swift and brutal.
Unfortunate. Oh, what the heck? Hey, just healing. So I have to go here. I'm in. Okay. Well, let's just explore this. Money, money, money.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Boy.
Another map. Great.
So we found the map and 1,000 coins. A good deal, I would say. I think we can go from up here. Let's do that. Here's something. What's that sound? Oh yeah. These symbols, whatever they are, you can climb those. So that's good. Ooh. Okay. What do you know? What's up? Okay. There's a room right there. How do I get that? Climb down. Yep.
Hey, it's another brazier.
I suppose you wish to light it.
Can I?
Look here.
Kvekia.
Five. Okay.
I'm not ready. Ready to go now. Watch out!
never seen one
I
of
don't believe it. Are you both alive?
Another spirit.
Yes, another spirit.
Hello.
I can't remember the last time I saw something walk these islands that wasn't dead or corrupted.
What do you mean?
The desolation, child. Plagues this land, growing more severe with each passing winter.
Do you know its cause?
Not for certain, but I suspect the appearance of the world serpent, along with the great flood that followed. Many were drowned, myself among them. The dead began to walk not long after.
Do you need anything from us?
Boy,
I only wish to speak to someone again. A wish you have just granted. Thank you.
Okay.
Guess we're doing this. A Wulver.
dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
Almost there. Ready to go now. On my way! You'll be okay. Look out, father! I'm not ready!
Come on, kill him. Well, this thing had so many tries. So many tries. It's not a single enemy more.
What's that?
Oh, nice. Okay. Yes, I needed that. I really needed that with all the fighting that I have had.
I discovered opportunities for hunting and trade in these lands. I gave up my search for Jotunheim long ago.
Cool, cool.
Leave that for the younger, more hopeful men.
Boy, what did I tell you about offering help?
Don't.
Correct.
But can't we
This
just...
is not a debate. You must learn focus. Our journey need be your only concern.
But what if they can help us? That one seemed to know a little about the lake.
And how does that help us with our goal?
We won't know unless we ask.
Okay.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
I need to get some levels. I'm still level 3.
We can beat you out here.
Gulvig. You were taken from this realm. You who walks among the living! My beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
What a
boy,
bullshit.
we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
Okay.
Good. The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
I can't yet! Almost ready!
Keep it up!
I'm ready! Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
These enemies were very easy compared to the friendly, whatever they're called, back.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamu. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
That sounds like an interesting story. I want to see what happened next. Maybe
Thor killed him.
village part, I guess?
Oh no. We found a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
So that's the means to die. Because that was like a body. So when we talk, right? Alright.
Enemies. Should we attack?
Yeah, Thamur's corpse. You're right there. Okay. Alright guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I did. The Wulfreg or whatever they're called, they were very tough to fight. And it took me several tries. And compared to that, I think my combat has improved. So, thank you so much for watching. And see you guys next time. Peace.